parade. Here we go then, let's bring them on. We'll start with the man himself in number 13, the hero of the night. So many memories, let's hear it for Pee-wee! So Peter Asher goes round in that superb dodge. Looking forward to seeing him take part in this one. It should be a great night of action. And here are his cars, one in each class. The DD car there right down the back. And how on earth, as you might show, look at this Beamer, the 09 plate that was given to him as a gift to race. There's something cool in the modern cars. And it's certainly cool enough, that is for sure. A great car to have in the modern stuff. And then the man Boo-Boo who built in this over in Ireland. Great effort, the Granada Hearst. We know how much Pee-wee loves his Granadas. And on the back, I must say, the greatest message, on my way to another satisfied customer. Then a Brett driver in 996 makes his way through. Chins in 133. And we look forward to seeing him later on out there on the raceway, and probably the Dodgems as well, or at the bar, one or two of them. But then 411, Daniel Pegg in the car from the failed head-to-head, but it's going to a good home tonight, that is for sure. 428 is Will Magins in the Amiga, looking good there, and he's going to have a good night, that's for sure. A bit of a lively candidate. Next up in the Jag is 256, Mark Chinders, and he will no doubt have a great night of action. Wartinkin 308 out there as well. Good air boys making their way over. And Alistair, what a night of action we've got here ahead of us. There's some great cars joining us. Picking a bunch, Simon Fixter making his way out as well in 5A1. It's unlike Simon to race something old, isn't it? It's unusual for Simon to race something old that hasn't got a lot more rot in it than that has. In relative terms, the Humber Imperial is a mint Imperial. Well, that is true. It's great to see him anyway. It's been a long time coming. And this is what is great about it. It's why I so many legends. I mean, look, even Starkey's made the effort tonight. I can't believe it. Absolutely. And, well, they've certainly done it in style, but they've not worked out what their turn is, certainly. I suspect actually now if Lloyd needs to back out of any pile-ups later on, he's probably going to have severe difficulty. Just not got the team, has he? It's Sean in the back that's probably doing it. He's dragging a bit too much about. But Mr. Mint going through Simon Rolfe as well in the old-style Mercedes. And then, look at that, another dodge from Fagas. You said earlier in the pit, Dodge race, hello to the 1 million. Absolutely, 2 Dodge Chargers, and well, you know, the machinery out there. There's plenty of things that you never usually expect to see one of, but there are more than one of here. And well, obviously very, very popular in Unlimited Maggers for a very long time. But Toyota Crowns are certainly getting a lot rarer. But Dave Vincent returned his example, which unfortunately let him down the last time we saw it. Tom Davey, Foolery, Mark 1 2-door Granada, absolutely epic, and followed by the Mark 1 Saloon of Darren Teal. And then we get back to the British stuff. A125 Princess Saloon there for Roscoe, absolutely gorgeous. That is the only word for it, simply stunning. So then we get back to it once again, another roller. I mean, we remember the last time he had a roller here, and then he went on to win Icebreaker as a one-man team. Absolutely. Kieran Greenaway, Mr. Entertainer, he certainly does build a good roller. Callum there with the X300 Jack. And here we go again. Another Princess. Another A135 Calvin Girling. Not doing so much racing now, but he certainly saves it for when he does come out. And great to have the Souters with us. Series 3 XJ there. Chassis Man in 321, the trusty E-Class Berg for him. And, well, there's plenty of these knocking about, despite how heavy the action's going to be tonight. Mark 2 Granadas, and, yeah, that's maybe not the most immaculate example that we have got out there, but he does come on the parade. Certainly 34 Warren Burnham, very, very, very nice looking Mark 2 estate. Not often we find ourselves saying this either. Oh, another roller. Yeah, another roller. It's just coming up. Yeah, sending back. But, well, we can't help it. We've got Lumpy's been in action here in 2015. It's been great to see. And then we've got Ross Cooper in the Jag as well. So many entertainers out there on the raceway tonight. Alistair and Ross Cooper will be another one. And Sean, you know, he's going to be out there. He only might beat us tonight, but Ross will be looking to put some more effort in. And then we've got the Granada limo as well. Peter Winter, what an effort from him. And they always doing a smart effort no matter what mean it is. But this is just extra special, this one. And then, of course, the boys from Ireland coming out with the Volvos, trusty Volvos from them as well. But there's so much to look at. So even if the car's modern, Alistair, the paint job on it's immaculate.
Absolutely. Even the people that haven't got something extra special for this occasion have made a lot of effort in other sorts of ways. And, well, what we've ended up with is simply amazing. And those of you that haven't had the walk around the pits, it's good that we've got this parade going on. But I'm sure one or two of the cars that really are notable out there probably won't make it out for this. So we'll have to see just whether or not they really to perform later on. Matty Trelkels, of course, very big car. Last time he was here in a meeting like this, he's gone for the Frog Eye this time. The Humber Pullman limo of Scott, absolutely stunning. And when Carl Williams raced one of those last year at the Hensford Veterans, I thought to myself, I'm not going to see another of those, or at least if I do, not for a very long time. One of the utterly amazing cars here, Rover P5, usually epic, quite a few of those knocking about as well. But Mr. Happy, the Austin Princess 3 litre hers, that is absolutely off the scale. Loving that. And, well, again, it's thankfully not something that at the end of today is going to be called a normal car at this meeting. It would never ordinarily be a normal car. And thankfully, it's not normal tonight either. I was speaking to Mark beforehand. He said he'd had it some years and he eventually had to be raced. And tonight, and we're so grateful of that and thankful of that. All for a special man, 122 Mark Cooper. I mean, a few people fancied him to win the final tonight, and that limo will do well to do it, but another effort from him. Gibbs going through, of course, in the Rover Classic as well, and then the Chad making his way out. But sadly, Joe Bowers, he's alright, look at that, great effort from him. And then the rest of the boys making his way out down there. This one is a special car coming up as well. 39 exactly makes his way through. 579. Gary Beach and Mr. Clumsy. I mean, the extended back on that one looking absolutely superb. And he's one not to turn away a very smart Jag. No, absolutely. The one wheelbase X300 series Jag there. And, well, speaking of unusual X300 series Jag, Munch with the Hurst variety, and I'm sure in a few years' time they will be becoming, well, wouldn't say common, but we'll certainly be seeing a few of those. I'll tell you what, they're brave. Anyone who's had a close look at that will know just how wrong it is, and that is actually carrying more people than it's safe to do. We might actually snap that in half and leave it on the track. DS420 limo then for Nathan Lake in 125, and how's about this little rat? The Gaz 12 limo. That's another very, very special piece of kit tonight. John Golden, not with us this evening in a driving capacity, but he's taking a little chief and a rather cool crown once again, around on his lap of honour. And Frankie here with the DS420 limo. And yes, we did have a chat about this in the pits earlier on, but it's got all of the decals and all of the sign writing on there now. First time for Frankie out in racing circles since '97, and well, once again the continental support of this meeting has been absolutely brilliant. Of course, we wouldn't have expected any less with whose racing career we are celebrating here tonight, but nonetheless, a huge amount of effort gone into it from both sides of the water surrounding the UK. Of course, the Irish as well, as Marco comes out in the Ford LTD Crown Victoria. He's put a lot of effort in as well. And well, Gladiators, I'll let you introduce them.
Yeah, here they come, Mark Custody going through once again. And then here comes the first of the Glads, Phil Smith making his way out. Roller and Bentley Powers, the three Glads here this evening. and first of which is 549 Phil Smith, followed by Turkish Phil Milner into 06. I know he's looking forward to this one here this evening. And another man who, of course, is Bentley Powered. It's Noddy in 349. And we give a quick interview to him earlier on this evening. Jones Keys in 6-1 now, the Flying Postman. He certainly is. Tom Waller goes through as well, and he's a lovely Danny Young. And then next up, the star of the show a couple of years ago, he's Psycho Steve Hemmings. I mean, look at that. Alistair, another classic.
Absolutely, yes, another A135 limo here tonight, and more of the Irish guys coming out now. They've opted for something a little bit more easy to repair, and of course, with the long trip over the water, quite understandable. A couple of Supras and a Volvo from Team Buckle joining us on the raceway.
You know that?
Scott Cornish.
You know that?
The Midnight Runners in a preview. No doubt, there'll cause a bit of mischief in that later on. It's certainly unlikely to be winning anything unless it's last car running. Which is... He's leading before. A free Filmer and Tom Filmer going through as well. Tom Filmer been a star of the show recently here. And then Treble 2 May High has all got wrong. There's a pit gate for him. Oh no. Shuey's on board, that's probably mine. Then Jack Holmes, Sherlock joins us in 315, a little bit, shall we say, less tender than last time at Extinction. 27 with Longford takes him through as well, and then 313 in the extended Scorpio. In the frog eye of 313, Craig Osborne. Jake Shilton joins us in 137. In the left, the 85 James Ellis straight to the middle for him, and then of course another Granada Hurst. It's simple, isn't it? In 632, Reedy joins us, and then of course look at that from Gaza in 620, 2 after. The cars just keep on coming. Absolutely, Panda now joins us. Another X300 Jack Hurst, and behind that another of the extra stretch Lincoln Town Car limos that we've got out with us tonight. This one in the hands of Jubal. And yeah, turning circle and clutch control on those is pretty tricky. The Daimler 66557 Paranoid there. Nice effort for those that have seen the effort in the engine bay on that one. And Shippy, staying out of the rain. Caddy Eldorado for Shippy, had in the Lexus in 844, and another in the Mark II Granadas, brilliant stuff, Paul Whiteman in number 10, and yeah, it may not be fresh, but I'm sure we're going to have a great deal of fun with that one. So the big Oldsmobile out there for 252 Blobby, 203 Nasher, another of the rollers, very smart from 390 Gibbo in the Series 3 Jack, and the Rover P4. Absolutely superb stuff there, even from over out with our continental friends. Well, can you believe it? I never thought we'd see it. Posh Wash here at the Adrian Flux Arena. Pullen joins us in 186. He'll be one of us this evening, along with Spook. And what an effort the Predator boys have made here tonight. 513 Shaggy, Sean Harvey going through as well. We've got one or two more to join us. 601 Bling is the next man to join us. Out he comes, looking very smart. And all these boys have made a great effort. Good to see such contingent over Mercedes, Volvo. You know, very nice and, well, absolutely, very, very cool work there as well. The heinegone boys join us, great flow from him. Then Jake Fowler joins us in the roller. And great stuff from him as well. And then another modern day trivia for Crashley, Ashley Ward in 713. And then the Jag from Johnny Atkin in 399. And then of course the more modern stuff from the Dutch boys as well. And a later style Supra in the newer types. And 101 Carl Truss joins us as well. There's some lively characters out there today. It's one of them where you really will not know where to watch, isn't it? Absolutely. It's always a fairly safe bet. Watch where any of the Dutch drivers are on track. They're always usually up for a crash, but the reality is it's going to be going on all over the place tonight. different choice of machinery for Shorty tonight. His first attempt was a Mod League class lurk. Lovely Mark II there as well from over the water. And yes, the team coming out as well. We've got Ford Thunderbird there, 240 Estate Volvo, plenty of those around and about. 514 Charlie Taylor was the Exeter J Series 3. And again, that one not necessarily in the best of order, but he's looking to put on the show tonight, he was saying to me earlier, and I think he's looking to embed himself in the back of something much larger than that. Oh, that doesn't sound unlike Charlie Taylor, that is for sure. And, you know, the cars just keep on coming now. Of course, Steinbecker's in the car that Pee Wee was meant to have over at the BWS round at Wimbledon, but it falls in the hands of Martin Steinbecker's here to see me, and he really is an entertainer in that word. He really is. And then, of course, Eddie Groom. We don't see him often enough, but I'm sure he's been on a great show tonight. That's showing another big yank, so they just keep on coming. I don't know where they find them, or it's absolutely crazy. And then we go back to north of the border over Scotland, and it's an early jag. Yeah, Brian Youngson with the Mark 10 jag, and not ever so many of those with us here tonight. Carl Turner has got his returned at Mark 10, and, well, Boogie. Lovely late 60s Fleetwood limo there, absolutely stunning again. And actually, how to make a modern car look pretty. Volvo 940 limo as well, 6-door at that from 338 Terry Garrett, and that's certainly looking the part as well. Here's another car looking the part, another absolutely storming bit of kit, the Lincoln 331 Boxer Jack, V8 up front, and that certainly is impressive. Jack Harris, previous, so it's crashing again tonight for him. And out there with the Caddy Fleetwood, it's 196, and that's Ben Harrison. Well, the usual choice of tin for the boys in orange. Regulars here, usually trying to go very, very fast. But they're P5 pounds tonight, 247 Pro and 821 Dangerous. And that's certainly something a bit cool and a bit different. Buddy James in 262, the Team Extreme colours back out there, and certainly not seen very often these days. Stunning again there, the Toyota Crown Custom Saloon. And that just pretty much sums up what we've got. We look around at now what is assembled behind us on the infield here, and what a simply amazing collection of machinery we have got. Don't think we need any water though. That's already been taken care of. Yeah, absolutely. We have got Jason Moore to join us on the raceway, and I think he's trying to get a screw near him, but at the minute he's kind of caught it at the worst possible time. Alistair, you know, let's talk about the meeting. We never thought we would see anything like this again after extinction. When obviously the negotiations started and Pee Wee was looking for one final meeting and wanted to bring it to the Adrian Flux Arena, of course, it was about pulling out all the stops again to make it, you know, happen. Number one, B, to make it right for the driver, C, to make it right for the fans, and D, to make it a memorable night.